Hi everybody. This video is to give you some guidance on how to fill out the field of interest program information slides or give you information on how to modify them. So before I show you the slides, Christine and I would both like you to know that these slides are a guide for you, and many of the things that we're going to give you are just that. They're just a guide. You can change them, you can modify them, you can determine what's needed for your field of interest. Not everything will fit in perfectly to every field of interest. We have some that have heavy amount of certificate programs. We have some that have a heavy amount of transfer programs. You need to make the decision on what's going to work best for your field of interest. And no matter what you choose, it's okay, as long as we have some good information and good communication. Our goal is just to open up those lines. So the goal of this whole project here is to have people in your field of interest learn about each program. So for your first meeting in November, you're going to invite your entire community, and that community is going to be there to learn. The only people who are going to be sharing information or talking will be the program directors or whoever is there from the department to speak to specific programs. The other people that you're inviting are there to learn about the programs, because it's important that our cross-campus teams know about what we have to offer. One of the other concerns that has been raised is about the different types of programs. You're at freedom to choose which programs you want to have presented. Ideally, we can have every single program on campus presented, including AAS degrees, CCLs, or transfer degrees. But as I mentioned before, we have quite a different variety depending on the field of interest. Now, the AAS degrees and CCLs will have a program director that's already part of the community. We understand that transfer programs will not have that. However, you as the advisement analyst will be able to recognize that there's a potential faculty that can give you this information. Feel free to send this slideshow to anybody. They don't have to be part of our community. The community are just people that we have recognized and that have been recognized to be part of our groups, but it doesn't strictly limit us to contacting them. So you're going to know who is best to contact for this information. If you're struggling to figure out who to contact for this information, let Christine or I know, and we can try to find the right person within your field of interest to contact by contacting department chairs or other people. So please do utilize us to find that information. This also gives you a chance to meet the faculty or meet the program directors within your field of interest if you haven't had an opportunity to do so. So please take advantage of that. So let's look quickly at the template that we sent you. The goal of this template was to try to be as succinct and as quick as possible. So as an analyst, your job would be to first list all of the programs within your field of interest. So these are whatever programs you can find within your field of interest. So these may include transfer degrees if you have associate's degrees with some type of emphasis. These also include, I'm going to pull up the applied technology field of interest page. These also include, here's our transfer degrees here, certificate plans. So here is a large list of certificate plans within our applied technology field of interest. This list you'll be transferring to this page. You can make multiple slides if you wish, so it's not all crammed into one, but the goal is just to have a comprehensive list of the programs. So the representatives in your community from the library or from the communications department or from the reading department can get an idea of what the programs are within your field of interest. Previously in the health science field of interest, we had a meeting where We had people learning that there were programs within our field of interest that we had never heard of. So it was a great opportunity just to see that information presented to us. So that's all this page is here. It's just a list. You can separate it out by AAS and CCL. You can make it yours, whatever you feel is right. After that, you're going to make a slide. If you're going to use our template, you're going to make a slide for each of the different programs. So for example, we have here the CCL for CAD application. I just picked a random one from this list in applied technology. So here is a certificate program here in CAD application. So this CAD application program can now be sent, or slideshow, can be sent to the program director, and the program director of CAD application will fill this information out. This is not for you to fill out as the analyst. This is something that the program director or a faculty member or department chair with CAD would be able to fill out very quickly. If this was a program in the exercise science field and it was sent to me, I could fill out this information in just a few minutes. So this is not something that we expect you to fill out, but it's for the faculty to fill out. It gets them involved, plus allows them to be able to share what they want about the programs. We really, as faculty members, like to share information about our programs, especially with the people that are going to be advising our students on different classes and different career paths. So this should not be a problem. If you do experience any resistance with faculty members, just let us know. The goal is not to make this difficult. The goal is just to get good information. If you make a slide for all of these programs, which you can see the second one that I've made here is for automotive service. It's just a second one that I pulled out. If you make a slide for every single one of those programs and you send it to the department and only 3/4 of them get filled in, that's fine as well. We're just wanting this information to be able to share, but if for some reason we don't get them all filled out, then we can fill in the blanks ourselves, or we can learn as we go. Again, our goal, the main purpose of your meeting in November is to have departments start to share this information across the college so we can start to make connections throughout the college. That is the goal, that is the purpose of that meeting. We invite the entire community because we want people to learn what's in each field of interest. So if I was using this template, I would right-click on the previous slide. I would copy that slide, and I would continue to just paste and change the name. So after automotive service, I would go back to my list and I can pick automotive engine repair, for example. And I would continue that all the way through my program. What we have here is a quick program description. Doesn't have to be the district approved program description, although that's probably where many will get it from, a quick copy and paste for them. Career pathways, the program directors know which careers students will be going into if they choose this degree path. Work-based experience is something that we're really trying to work for. They're going to know if they use work-based experience. Many of our programs, this won't be applicable. So if you get questions about work-based experience and they don't know what it is, tell them not to worry about it, and we can delete that section. If they know that they're doing internships or externships or service learning, this is a great opportunity to be able to list it here. And then anything else that they have to offer with this program. In some cases, the answers might be none. In some cases, somebody might want to share about a specific transfer plan to a different school, or who knows what they might put in there. This gives them a little bit of freedom. And then the faculty member that is the contact person. So again, it's pretty simple to fill out, and we can give you some more instruction when we meet on Monday about exactly what we're doing here. But hopefully this helps give you some guidance. First and foremost, we want you to know, though, that this is a template, this is a guide for you. Please feel free to own your field of interest. Use what you feel is best for your field of interest, and it might not be exactly this. So if you have questions, reach out to Christine or myself. more than likely, we're going to be fine with whatever we choose, whatever you choose, as long as we're getting those communication outlets started. I hope this was helpful. Again, please do reach out if you do have questions. We will talk about this a little bit more on Monday, a little bit more with our November meeting in mind. But hopefully now you have an idea, a better idea of what each individual person's responsibility or goal is with this slideshow or whatever you choose to create. Right? Thanks.